In a follow-up with a cold outreach, what's the best message that you're going to send them? For example, you already sent them an intro message, but they're just reading it without any replies.
Yeah, so because of the context, with it being totally cold, they don't know who you are. It's really out of the blue. Like for me, I want to be even more intense about trying to get like a negative reply from them, right? What I'm doing is I'm not trying to get a positive response. I'm going for the no, and that shows that I'm way more detached about getting any form of response. Because typical salespeople, they're like, name, question mark, are you there? Sending funny memes or whatever that might be. And it's very typical nowadays. And what it comes across like is very desperate that you're clearly wanting a piece of my business or whatever that might be. So I very much want to go in the opposite direction, right? And typically when it comes to follow up, the first way I would look at it is go, hey, so did you have any chance to look through my message? If not, no worries. Like, let me know if this is something that doesn't interest you, right? Like that's my first message, is like to kind of go for that no, see if they're not interested in it. And then from there, I would like do one more message. And to be fair, with cold outreach, I wouldn't follow up that much because it's a really high volume game. I'm just looking for engagement. My last message would be, hey, this is the last time that I'll reach out. Just to help me understand, is I'm assuming that you're no longer looking to work on X, Y, and Z because I haven't heard back from you. Is that true? Give me a thumbs up if that is the case. Because I don't want them to commit that much to a long reply. Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they're interested or not interested. Or they can confirm to me if I'm correct or incorrect with my assumption. So that's what I do to what I would do to follow up with those people. But when it comes to cold outreach, it is a really large volume game. So you just want to make sure you're hitting the right areas, the right people, focusing on the warmest sources out of your cold list and prioritize those for longer follow up. If it's a really cold lead that, for example, yes, there's no interest, there's no nothing they've submitted, but like the type of avatar is not ideal. I would not want to prioritize my time with them. One or two follow-ups max. This is like Instagram DMs, isn't it? Right? Or is it over the phone as well?
Instagram or Facebook DMs.
Right. Okay. So it's not as if you can do like an automated message blast or something like that. Because typically when it comes to like outbound, we do like a 24-day message blast, and they basically we keep messaging them until they say like no or F off or yeah, we want to do this, right? You can't really do that as much with Instagram and Facebook. So I would just do like two pushback follow-ups, see if you get anything from that, and then just move on to the next. Just to keep it simple.
Okay, so you mean to pushback follow-ups then if they're not responding, so we have to move on
Move
to the
on. Yeah,
next.
exactly. Because it's always going to be a high volume game, and sometimes if you prioritize more of your block of time on follow-ups that have already shown lack of interest, lack of response, and you've pushed back, like that person's just a goner. Like it's not someone I want to spend much time with. Because as appointment setters, your time is your most valuable asset in the role. If you're not doing prioritizing your time correctly, it makes your role a hell of a lot harder, and obviously you get less results. So
Okay.
yeah, I'd
So
go for new.
is it helpful to send them a resources like, hey, yeah, I'm sending a resources, then let me know if you have interest on this, like that.
Yeah, so I would include that in the first message, right? That really gives the person more of an introduction to what we do, or what you're doing is potentially helping them solve like a mini problem, right? So, for example, if you personalize your message and say, "Hey, John, I looked at your page and I happened to notice that there was these few things that intrigued me, and this may lead to potential problems in potentially growing your business. I just thought I'd highlight it to you. So there's this video here that I've got that covers X, Y, and Z." Is there anything you're actually looking to get help with when it comes to scaling your business or something like that? Just doing a question to get into the conversation. And then what I do is when I do the follow up or the pushbacks, especially the last one that I do, I would just say, hey, so like if you wanted to learn more, look through the resource I sent you. If not, I wish you the best. Right. So like I would send the resource in the first message anyway.